Hey, what's up? Chris Hughes here, and in this video we're going to talk about, creating an audience and making some money from the internet. Okay, so welcome. This is probably for new people who don't know who I am, whatever. So quick background. In 2012, I quit my job as a bartender and valet car attendant in Orlando, Florida, to go learn how to make money on the internet from a mentor in Panama. And since then, I've traveled the world, built up a business that is awesome. Like, it funds all of my dream life activities and all that. And I was able to buy my dream car, a Tesla Model S. So what I want to do is I want to kind of give you a brief overview. And the reason for this is because I was in my building earlier today, and I was on my walk down to the gym, and the maintenance guy, Scott, came up to me, and he introduced me to another potential maintenance guy for our building. And he was like, this Chris, he does something like makes money online. And for me, it's something that's very common for me because I've been doing it for so long. I made my first dollar online in, I think, 2007 or 2008, not counting like selling something on eBay. This was selling like a virtual class, a fitness product for someone else, and I got a commission for it. So I want to kind of go over the entire outline of making money online, just to kind of keep it very simple. And I'm going to use social networks, like we're on YouTube right now. I do a lot on Facebook. You can use the same on like Twitter, Instagram, like anything that you can build up a group of people and sell them stuff. This idea works for. So it's not easy, just so you know. It's not free, just so you know, but I'm going to give you the brief outline, and at the end, if you really like this, I'll link up some resources and the link down below, like the links down below, because I'll probably give you a bunch of links. But what I want you to think about is, right now you're watching a YouTube video or a Facebook video, right? So you can see just how many people are subscribed to my YouTube channel by looking at the number down below. And please subscribe, like this will help get more people to see this. And you'll see like valuable stuff that I put up here. And if this is on Facebook, you'll be able to see like down there, how many people follow me here. And the idea is that there's people like me, just like you, who are building up these big audiences on different social networks. You're probably familiar with a couple of big YouTubers. I don't know what kind of content you consume on YouTube, so I don't know who that might be. But there's people like Casey Neistat who have like millions of followers. There's other like individual YouTube channels that have millions of followers that are like clips of kids playing video games, or there's one kid who's 7 or 8, or he's less than 10 years old, and he unwrapped toys and gets money for it. So I'm going to explain how that all works, because a lot of the time we don't, from the outside, we don't really see or understand how it works. So the first thing is audience. So anytime there is an audience, anytime a group of people, just like anything, like you could have an Instagram channel or an Instagram page that has like 100,000 people on it, 100K, right there, that's an audience, right? So every time that you're scrolling through and you see like some girl in a bikini or something, and you click to her profile and she has like 1 million followers, that's an audience. A group of people that you can sell stuff to is the way I look at audiences. So same is true on Facebook. For me, I build up big audiences on Facebook because that's the easiest platform for me to use and understand, because I've been doing it for so long, and that's my specialty. I'm starting to build up my audience on YouTube as well. And the goal is to build this. And how do you do that? Content in its simplest form. So, what is content? Simple definitions of content are like this video you're watching right now is a piece of content. So it's just anything that someone can consume. Someone from the audience can come and watch a video, or they can see an Instagram post, or they can see a Facebook post, or they can see a tweet, any type of way for someone to consume content. So I want you to think about this. So audience combined with good content that's relevant to the audience allows people to see like a lot of stuff, right? And when you have an audience of like 100,000 people and you put a piece of content like a video in front of them, And if you sell anything inside of it, and a lot of the time you don't have to sell directly, you can get paid by these networks to create content. That's how a lot of YouTubers do. But the idea is creating content, and you're gonna need to do this a lot. Like, it's not gonna be you create 10 YouTube videos and you're a millionaire. That's not how this works. You're gonna need to create a lot of this, and you're gonna need to test a lot of different things to see what resonates with people. Like, this is honestly an experiment for me. I've never done a video where it's like how to make money on the internet, because that's not what I was interested in. I am interested in that, but like I work within niches, so not the make money online niche. That's one individual industry. So that's another thing. So niche, whatever, call it what you want. But this is just a group of people, right? Okay, so I'm gonna use an example of a Facebook page I have, and it's in the survival niche. So niche, whatever, call it what you want. But there's 450,000 people on it right now. And what happens is every time I post, so this is on Facebook, you can go find it if you want. Survivalist Tips is the name of the page, just so you can go see this. And every time I post, I can create content specifically for this group of 450,000 people, find like stuff that they're interested in. So it's like survival, prepping, off-grid, homesteading, bug out bags, like all of that kind of stuff. I create content around that. I have other people create content around that for me. And I put this in front of the group of people. So sometimes the content will go viral, 1 million people will click it or look at it or like it or whatever, right? And I don't bank on this. I don't bank on one thing going viral. I like to create content that is useful for the audience. So what that means is for the survival type of stuff, it's things like how to clean water, how to build a underground bunker, like stuff like that, like things that are useful for that particular audience. So what happens is this is in my opinion a better way than just like being an Instagram girl who doesn't build like a swimsuit line if she's just posting in bikinis all day, right? And if you are an Instagram model posting bikini pics all day, start a line of bathing suits and sell them like under your brand. That's the easiest way for you to like monetize that. But the survival stuff, so I have a group of people, right, 450,000 people, and Facebook doesn't show the post to everyone at all times. Like the organic reach, it's not as good as it used to be years ago, but there are still times where a post will get seen by 50,000 people or 100,000 people, and then sometimes like 1 million people. Like individual posts I've had even recently, and it's July of 2019. Posts have gotten seen by over 1 million people from a page of only 450,000. So what I do is take people from Facebook over to like a YouTube channel. I take them to my website. I can take them to affiliate offers, and I just started working with someone who has a offer that does like survival training, so like detailed stuff that's on a monthly recurring thing. So what happens is I built the audience, right, through good content inside of a niche that 450,000 people are interested in. So every single day we use this particular fan page to send people to different offers, different things that they can buy. And what's cool about this is if you're still very new to this particular industry, not every single website on the internet, but a lot of the big brand names have affiliate programs. And what that means is, so let's say I go to Amazon or I go to Walmart. I can sign up for each of these e-commerce platforms as an affiliate, and then they'll give me a commission every time I send someone to their network and someone purchases. So let's say I have a post on the survival page. Let's say 1,000 people click from my Facebook page, so Facebook, over to an Amazon link. And let's say that over, what's it called? Prime Day, Amazon Prime Day, there was an offer on a Life straw, and a Life straw it's like a water filter straw. It's within the survival industry. It's like a good thing to have. And they dropped the price on it from like 20 bucks down to like 10 bucks or something. So it was a good deal for this particular audience. And that's the thing, you need to know what the audience wants. But I sent people from Facebook over to Amazon, and then when they bought that, and some of them bought that, some of them bought other things, I got like a 4% commission. So if they spent, $100, I got $4. So that might not sound like a lot, but let's say you have, 100,000 people click over to Amazon and a group of them buy. Let's say someone spends $1,000. You can do the math. 4% of $1,000, what's that number? Same is true with all of this. And this is why building up the audience is so important, because you can direct that over to anything else. A lot of the time we send them to a website that we own because we can sell advertisements to other brands on those networks. Google has a thing called Google AdSense. That pays you for other people advertising on your site. So what that looks like is on the survival site, let's say there's like logo, and then there's like, this is all the content and like maybe educational videos. The stuff that's on the side here, like those are ads. There could be like an ad here. So Google would pay me or you to host these ads on your site, and you can link up to Walmart, Amazon. You can link up to hundreds of different networks that pay you commissions, and that's through affiliate marketing. So I guess that's pretty much the outline of this. I honestly don't know what you need to know at this point. So what I want you to do is let me know in the comments down below what it is that you're stuck on, like what the hiccups are for this particular point in your career when it comes to earning an income from the internet. That way I can create content for free to give to you and hopefully educate you on how to create this kind of stuff yourself. I do have paid trainings that I do. The best one is probably the Facebook course. It's really detailed. It shows you how to build these up. And I'll link that up first. There is a free PDF I think I give away that shows you how to get your first 1,000 fans. So that way you get the ball rolling. And then from there, it shows you like different strategies to go from 1,000 to 10,000 to 100,000 to 1 million. And then there's all the monetization of it, because I go into all that inside that course. But that's it for this video. What I want you to do now, click the first link down below so you can get the free training on building up your audience over on Facebook. And then this stuff applies to most of the social networks. You build up the audience, and then you can monetize that audience because it's a group of people interested in something. So as I said, click subscribe if you haven't yet. Thank you so much for watching and spending time with me. I do appreciate it. And I hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you in the next video.